Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good morning. Beautiful day, February 25th, February 25, 2022. I'm really thrilled and excited.
Okay, Chief Ibrahim.
Chief Ngobeh, good morning. How are you?
Yeah. Good morning.
Beautiful. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us.
How are you?
Not bad, pa. Not bad. First of all, I want to let say, this is a very patriotic move by you. You see, Chief Ngobeh, now we don't talk all the time. We manage for say, not to all Southeasterners or Mende, tribalistic or very, SLPP. We talk them every day. We talk them, but we say the majority of these people, they don't take SLPP like a cult organization. They don't want to read nothing. You don't say you know for talk about SLPP. You don't like Kailahun, you know for talk about SLPP. So, possibly like you. So when I clear manifestation, we don't suffer at the hands of these guys. Then they chase you, run after you. We don't talk about NTN with platform all the time. We tell people and say, but look, NGC, Chief Ngobeh, NGC na break away from SLPP. They don't get one seat in the parliament in the southeast because the people don't encourage them. They fast there in SLPP, but they're going to the north. They go get seats there because the people are liberal. And you there at the southeast, you're an APC person. You get right for support any political party of your choice. No, so. But when you support the APC because you did at the southeast,
exactly,
or because you're in Mende, they say no, you never support APC. Tell me about your experience. Tell me about your story. Tell me like confirm to people them all the two they talk because them here, the international community they listen. They don't say don't make up with a make up story. Everything all they say are the true. So tell me about what they do to you because of you support the APC.
Ibrahim, yes, just before Chief come inside,
yes, sir.
Which you say this is the pure sign of patriotism. However, it can only be a proper sign of patriotism because, surely, having discussion with Chief yesterday in the background, and for the very first time, make our understand, say, he's not doing this because he's here and say APC, now they get in affiliation, now they better one lie, so he will always stick to APC. But no, it is about he's here and say, this now the side where APC will able good for the country. Now, in your decision that one day. So, not actually come to the APC or they na the APC because it feels say, oh, now they be better, now they are going able to get quick lane. It is a pure sign of patriotism, and the Chief go can tell me what in story where it don't go through because many people are not free say oh, it's certain now that's why we get fast lane, a quick lane for make it better instead. It is about sign of patriotism where it get right for make it belong to the political party and the political party where it want belong.
Exactly, Cashbox. And Chief know how Kailahun been there yesterday and how Kailahun did today. So if you again party, again not for selfish interest, as you say, now for the people them. But let you explain let you explain the story. They will tell you, but all that is where is the Kailahun, previous Kailahun of the past Kailahun today, and how they intimidate. And the case of Santa Lamine and others who don't talk all along. You will be the clear person. Let you know, see this platform only made up story, but try for find people them, then for protect children as much as you can. So keep the platform with you.
I tell Una thank you, Boku thank you for where Una join me on this line today for make I go explain to Una exactly what did happen to me in Kailahun for me on democratic right. In fact, in the first place to start with, these two political parties is like SLPP, na mi mama, APC, na mi mama he mate. If you mama don't cook, he don't eat don't, he no give me. Me mama he mate, he cook, he give me. They go tell me for plate food for I no pretam, I go pretam. In fact, I need to go broke, I bring her, I broke him, I pretam, I hire for him, I do what, I get water for him. It's like this. Then apart from that, I don't know what is the reason where people that be going to bush, they say they want to bring democracy can because now one party state will be there under. I don't know the reason. No. Because if we not be fair for democracy don't can somebody don't choose who say for day, need not for let una the harasser. Then what you wanna be fed for? What you wanna be going to bush for fed? What you wanna fed? So in the case like this, me come off return 2 months back or this by election will be the kind of I come off return car. But before that one day, when election done no more, they'll not be even called the result. He go kill me. We go then this year back. This Monday 6. We go harass me. We go molest me. This same boy na end give money. He go buy knife. He go for go kill me in the house. He run after me with knife. The Boku password go inside. One my big brother in house. I go lock up. With other people then now go sorry for me. They can't hold. This same very boy. Okay, that they done. We don't do the harassment here. They go small. So me come up with Anka. Now me party. If I can't attend I meet me party the campaign. I dey get for the Kenema for a day or two. I go there. We analyze things there. We go make people then vote for we. I may not ever see somebody they go campaign. They go campaign, they talk negatively about your own political party. You get for talk about reality, what you party capable of doing, where people then go vote for them. And this was what exactly did. And people then vote. We able to get 35 point something %. When I be 5%, the whole constituency did they get. We don't touch trouble. This thing go all over the world, my statement or my audio go all over the world. So at one time now, me don't come, I come off free tongue. I can't lodge in a lower short hotel. I just come off free tongue. I may not ever help no see it inside. Me don't come out, I go for make I go take drink at restaurant. I meet I want to
the Pajusu where you talk about. Is it Sajusu? Financial secretary
in this country.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be somebody we're not political because it run the country in economic affairs. But anyway, carry on, please.
Yeah, no, exactly. So me, now I pass. Now he ask. They say, "You know, brother, I mean this." Now I turn. I say, yes, na me. They say, "You know, bastard picking. You know, double bastard picking." I don't know what you are doing. The people that always sit on Honorable Mayamo Ukaka, Honorable Nabukaka in horseback, they condemn and they say, no, that man did big pass you, and that man are authority. You know for Kosa. Why are you for Kosa? Then I left them to talk to her. And I miss a fast car. I say, you don't know? Now I pass, I go. I take me drinks, I come back and sit down. Because they get power. Miss a car, sit down. When they come out, they tell and they say, well, go apologize to that man. That man big pass you. They say, not to
interrupt you. This Sajusu Nine cost you. Nine cost you, so you say you.
Nine cost me.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. This why they talk. Honorable Mayakaka, if we not get the number, we go call and ask her answer. Honorable Nabukaka, everybody they know about it. So me self now can't sit down. They say like no do. Okay, me self left sit down. From that time, I did on my own. I did go up and down. So the 6th of this month now I go sit down. I go before this waiting at the reason actually where they would be me now they say me don't talk something about good way APC don't do and one or two when they call I talk no more about what the APC don't do na Kailahun. But because of this interview now all what the APC don't do na Kailahun district to be specific I get for explain now right now as I'm talking. One, the road from Kenema to Kailahun na APC maker. A quota inside Kailahun town. A big government hospital, the new and the old one are APC dealer. They don't go fence and back. A fence the town fee, they put pavilion. The district office na APC dealer. Now they build agriculture office. Now they build education office. Shawarko office na APC draw water 5 miles to bring on a Kailahun. Council hall na APC dealer. Now APC don't renovate under 5. It build some structures. Where not then they trade it today. Then it go over a fencer. Kailahun cut by the way APC not get one single vote today. And let's pay money then go renovate and they build office for the chief then. Shagwema hospital now and let's
Now you where the chief they lay out the developments where APC can go for them.
So now you go pay them. So they go pay the money. When make Nisi hospital don't go back. Then they go back 1 month the way they be doing 1947 chief bow in time. They'll not be build the foundation. I no more be done left there now. Remember 1947 they build mosques they're not done now. Now and the school man I go finish that mosque day. Now I go build and do it finish up for them. It done now we go open a tile and a buy generator and put her. Library then build what they call the town feed all the fencer, all of these things. Then apart from that, the 14 chiefdom where they Kailahun district, all have done against solar light. Because of course 149 chiefdom now we be there that time are there as paramount chief, regional paramount chief like West now me sign for them. All 149 chiefdom they all get light, and to be specific, Kailahun 14 chiefdom they all get solar light. Okay, if APC don't can do anything, I will not for talk about that. What did the Quran say? The Quran say Rabbana Atina fi dunya. Not dunya. Yeah.
When you say you be there as paramount chief, according to me understanding, and please don't forget who say you be there now. But according to me understanding, paramount chief na lifetime thing. What happen now? You resign or wait?
No. Me na the region chief.
Right. Okay.
When the paramount chief die. When the paramount chief they can take somebody from there, they go, but you the region chief get the same right where paramount chief they get. Would I share the same salary where paramount chief they get?
Right.
And then I know one day see they change region chief to region chief. Now that's why I do it to me.
So they sack you.
One day in my life, I not see her. They sack me as they say no more hoyo. They sack me. They can't order region chief.
Okay.
In fact, the day where they
carry on, please carry on.
The day where the day when they give me the letter for say that they can't order region chief go. As they give me the letter, the next day accommodate. Because I not vote for them, so me now go sit down with them for work with them. They go give me problem. So as they give me the letter the next day, now I go. Now they can't order region chief go. Yes. That college where they did, that political college day. Now me take people there, but now that Lahai was opposition leader at that time. With Iman when I be principal and a polytech. With Bubaka Jabi them. Samson Musafa them. With some other paramount chief there. Now we go, when they send me under, now we call meeting, we sit down the whole meeting. I can't meet Dr. Anes by Kruma, I tell him, because now he give me the regional chief position. I meet her, I say, well, we'll go for meeting for talk about this college for let it be College of the East. Now he accept. Then we all come back with all these people where I don't call. We can meet in a state house. We don't hold the meeting down. That college will be the just wait room on now for election. It done. Then the parker launcher. So okay, it's not bad. Mother don't can launcher, not to anything. But now we begin now. We.
So the chief the layouts now.
Audio. We make it audio. Say. So this one we make this last audio where I sent to una now. Where una listener? Hello?
Will they get you?
Hello?
Oh, they listen to you, chief. They listen to you.
Okay. This Bobo. Me not say papa say we born where they say me the poor they go the family. We not go the family. Now the paramount chieftaincy election where they talk about now Dr. Ahmed Tijak about the day as paramount chief where they as president where they elected that chieftaincy in Kailahun and that chieftaincy now on compiled list for vote Gazette not become who do that election. My big brother and I contest together with the current paramount chief. After the election 4 days now the first Gazette come out. A Gazette for come out 3 times before we do election. After the election we put that case there. Now High Court they give we right. Appeal court, then go give you wrong. We can't go to Supreme Court. This same government where the SLPP, now don't come back, now don't wrong we on compile list where we vote on. So how you go talk to me for the Ngobeh family? About my guy, now pull me papa chieftaincy. If you they talk about that, you don't know.
Yeah, una be you know, we are not see the network na alone, but the chief they on track because also we they talk again because we platform them the propaganda. We know they have for propaganda anybody, but I just want to know the things that our brothers and sisters they face at the Southeast. We don't know the talk about Satan Lamin and others where they already this na chief. They are life and in identity they facing. So we know they talk about say like we not even list supporting in list so because in the list all entire.
Absolutely. So, you know, based on, we don't lost the chief for now, but we will come back. So, whilst we wait on that, people's power. Come on in, Rob Mott Small Power Theory, the chief they talk about. You know about these things, you don't understand anything there. But this is everything we've been preaching against. Talk to me, people's power.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Fumble, good morning. Fumble, good afternoon. Fumble, good evening. Fumble, me, now the people's power. Ibrahim, all waiting and Chief Ngobeh don't highlight, all waiting to explain the things them way and President Koma do for the people of Kailahun. Nothing, absolutely nothing, no the way it miss. And know that things the way we be done the talk am. If you team up now na Kailahun, you go na the center of Kailahun, you begin talk then good things there way President Koma don't do, believe you me. And the next day they go kill you. If you lucky, honestly, the way a man out and go manando you, you know yourself go know. You know, these are some of the things that now make when mother you go Kailahun, he go tell Kailahun people they say the APC not good for them. Make them reduce the votes na Kailahun, the APC votes, make them reduce them. But people they can fail to ask mother you. Waiting SLPP don't do for Kailahun people. From where the SLPP judge government headed by Madam from where they come, April report 2018. Now today, that 3 years, 10 months, then the 2. Then they in governance. What they don't do for the people, then Kailahun people. But Ibrahim, this all what chief explains to is actually a lot of people, especially people who only travel, where then send them day where and Skuma they do all the infrastructural developments they did. The WhatsApp not be so wide the way the WhatsApp this so now. You understand? That's and the way if they do that in this way, Ibrahim, this way they tell you now 2008, 2009, 10. Now and Skuma they do their work in this one. Tell you. That's and then you WhatsApp not be all right. Some of us will be there at Facebook. When they take some of them photos then they will they post it on Facebook.
The chief don't join me.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, Chief don't join me.
Don't get them back. Let Chief continue for Musa stop. Because Chief didn't tell me about the development, how Kailahun been there and now and other things, and the intimidation, because we particularly about the intimidation, how did the life and the so Chief don't get you back before you learn about
so now
why for Musa stop. Yeah.
So me, the 6th of this month now I go now Kailahun, as you don't know attire base. I just see this boy come on, he go hold me. They jag me, scholar me, they hit me by the wall, they kick me, they this, they that. Now man they grab them, go say, they say, why you for do this part one day? They say, well, power dey there now. They say, na power dey there now. They say, you want for do make I involve pana, so I go jail. I say, well, if you not be tell me, it better. But wait. So and people the whole now talk to the gear, one cup of tire, I drink, you go. So when me don't go crap now, I go na me host. Now me host I dey now where I see a back you go. I don't go me west be look worry. So now you go you meet me. He tell me say the Sajusu when a financial secretary and the man Morifeka when the COVID chairman coordinator when the district chairman for SLPP be say Choki Ngobeh. He say then they be na. He say na power then get the power then they be na. So I take a Stacy. When Sajusu become cause me basta picking ya, so and this Bobo don't go quote and back, then I take her for be true because Sajusu don't testify to me say yes. Now so it for be. And when this thing be happen, I be get another message say they not before left me I go therefore don't scrap me first. All of this thing. So me self say okay. Now they go. They say well wait no more in the evening. They say now when I stand 10 I make. They say if you 10 I will go for harass you now. They say I will go make sure say you. We go kill you now. So I say, okay. Now my website says, well, the best you go do, now other people then can now, but who other people then, where you read this message, then come. They come. When an important person in Kailahun, I'm not in a power, my party not in a power, but I'm an important small in Kailahun. Now other people they can now, they talk to me, they say the best, grab go. Even though that probably you come, you brother come. Can you imagine?
Big man,
brother they die, I go for marry. Then guy they make
thank you.
At all. I accommodate account. So this thing, me when we feel, what do they talk about? It's me, office, or culture, education, Kutana Kailahun. Na Kailahun to Kailahun to Sebwema Bare office them fence all then
okay Chief low reset Chief the line the network low reset for you, so come out of the call and come back in. Hang up and come back in. Not change your location. That first location was perfect. And whilst Chief the reset, I get this audio I go play for listening to waiting Chief the try for tell you so the fet with the fet. This boy go fet am.
Now regard of what we 47 years time. Now me go back to my highway. Variable. I said they do no fun now. Now the government of the day, now they're in power. We said now they one link, so we will get power. Now we all oath. But if you see lawyer, I am not to APC gone. Madam, people they go the process. They say, see, they go by the order go APC. So they know you will get nothing again. Now, so people they get for go the pro. Now the thing asked me yesterday. I said, "Oh, today you don't go Kenema. You do the sitting. This Boku talk. You don't go the way people the team. They don't go far as the president. We don't really see the and now they say I go better. Now they do so. So I said, what did they do? It's not correct. I said, if I this way don't talk, it don't hurt me. I said, you get for command now. I get for vex. You get for command now. Now one part is you come and say, I said, no, this is not it. I said, if you don't go point the family name na Kenema. Then you don't care about who say SLPP stronghold. You want to do the city. I said, me, I'm not there. He said, now we get you know SLPP there. Then man, they don't make it. They don't wear APC polo.
People's power. What do you want to mute ya? Let us mute, please. People's power, mute ya. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
This power, they say,
Okay, Chief.
Yeah, Chief, you on?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, now
Okay,
we can clear now. Continue, Chief. I'm just to play the audio where they explain you detail. You see? Go ahead now, Chief. You know,
We do them play for like the routing the people and do you. So continue now from that point.
Well, which point has stopped now? Because I've been on the go and come back.
You will explain
Which
now.
would I get from the audio?
Yes, you will explain how this boy here so go attack you na this attire base. Go attack you because of your democratic right.
So
yes.
The 6th, so the 6th of this month. Now I go for this berry now. I go sit down. I just see a normal Ikai park the Honda. Now he go, he grip me, begin jag me for the wall. They kick me. They this, that. Why I ask her? I say the power they be now. He say power they be now. I say okay. Yeah, he want for make I go for now. I go jail. I said no. I'm not going to go jail. When you wonder, you don't tell me say you want to go for you. I go jail and power they be you. So I'm not going to do it. So me self sit down. Now people they can't hold and they make her they go. So when me don't let her go na me house now he follow me back na house. Now they know he go tell me then people yeah, their name he calls Ajisu in name, he call Gwese Choki in name, he call Gwese Jusu Jakago by name when the district chairman for SLPP. Then he call the coordinator in name when na Morifeka when they in charge of the coordinator when I the coordinator for COVID. There's Ajisu when I the financial secretary in this country. So me self say okay. Now then people are there, you know, so say yes. I said, well, me self not get nothing for do. So now I grab accommodate. So when I go, I don't go, I say, well, now net will get for come back to you, we'll make sure she will kill you. I say, auntie, say, okay. Now me self say, people that go to me now, they talk to me, I accommodate. And then they look out for me all the time. They say, even we say I did now, I not go able to tell now, actually we say I did. Because I did, I did struggle, I did strain, I did this, I did that. It's not to honor my amo, I can't to me itself. Like I don't disgrace the wife did me picking and did nothing no day and so forth. So now that maybe now that will wait.
Chief, thank you.
So from that time now they still they look out for me.
Chief, thank you very much. And again, Ibrahim, I think this is a message. Likewise, Chief was talking I think we need to send a message to Lisa Chesney and Ambassador Raima and Ambassador Mula. These are some of the things that our people are facing, and this is the exact thing that the Secretary General of APC mentioned about states captured of institutions, the harassment of opposition members and leaders. This is what is happening in our country, ambassadors, Ambassador Raima and Lisa Chesney and Ambassador Muller. These are the things that are befalling our people. Now, Chief Ngobeh is afraid to mention where is his location right now because of the situation he's facing. In his own country, in his own village, in his own town that he was born. He cannot exercise his political rights. These are the things that are going on in our country. And you're telling us, and it goes back to Greg Mix, telling us the accomplishment of this government is great. It's these are the things we are talking about. Did you do your homework, Congressman Mix? These are the things we are talking about. Yeah, sorry.
Hello?
Go on.
Hello?
Yes,
so
I get you.
Well, what I will go say, APC is a very good party. For me, when we look at how they support, and as schoolman in government, Not about 10 ministerial posts now in a Kailahun district. We will not vote for them. We Kailahun, they not vote for them. 10 ministerial posts. Honorable Mayakakai was a cabinet minister. Sheku Kuma was cabinet minister. Lansana Nyare was deputy minister. Sawi was deputy minister of health. Lansana Nyare was deputy minister of education. We get Kotuwe na be deputy minister of labor. Then we get a Gaima when I be deputy minister of youth affairs. Then we get Arobokare when I be deputy minister of justice. Then we get Aliba when I be Minister of State by President Office. All of these people, about 10 ministerial posts was given to Kailahun district. But how we able to take them people here for be bad people? Tell me true. Then we will not vote for them. So all of these things, they don't want to talk about her. And I think then they will for talk about her. They don't want to talk about her. And I think then they will supposed for talk about. When somebody do you good, you for talk her. Some of we, not for we now, and for the children, picking the way we don't born, where they not for coming to up the bad road where we don't the Kailahun all this time. Not taxi the Kailahun over 10 chef. Taxi the run a Kailahun over 10. So the way by bread na Kenema for go eat and a Kailahun, a road the eater. All of these things. So we not for talk about this. We don't get threatened. Man, they go up and down and they threaten me. Now these are the talk about. You see, I mean? Now this I talk about.
Chief. Chief.
You know this minister. Yes.
So, Chief, thank you so much for the things here we open the eyes to. You know, hopefully the people in the southeast, especially the Kenema Kailahun area, then go get this message and go listen them. But Chief, I want to go now practical to some of the experiences where you don't get about with people, especially Southeasterners and Mendes to be specific, where they support. Also, you want, and also you know about other people and story them. Share with we the case of Satalamin, where because women they support APC, then take them, they rape them in the public. Talk to me about that particular story. They tell me about Satalamin. What do you know about that?
Now we be go there. We be go. Now we be go na the village. The village name Nganyahun. Where we go with the top with Satalamin, see, look at her. She was so admired of that setup. Now he decided to say no. He said, yeah.
I want to say Nganyahun Buyama because this is a big Kailahun district. I want to differentiate the using Nganyahun Buyama or because I don't defend
Nganyahun Luawa.
Okay.
To Kailahun to the village. So when we go, Satalamin look we set up, and we messages the whole go. Now you see, say, well, me from today, they say me or Satalamin, say I don't declare for APC. They say me na mere APC now. We welcome and we call, and indeed fully support APC at that time. So when we don't do election now, we don't lose this election. Now then boy then go at least 7 of them. Now then go meet her. Now Bush, it depends processing we then call. Now then go meet her. Then we 7 people then lay down with that woman in all left today. They take where they don't lay down with and down, then lay her, they take Sansan, they load up on her. Sansan, they load up on her, take even in womb. Right now, that lady in womb, no, they don't pull in womb now in belly. You don't get for born again. Now they pull her now, we take her now, we come, they can't go na McKinney, now they then go do the operation, they pull all in womb. Now, you see how you see? That's what it happened to Satalamin. They will get 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them in Agbara. They burn the house down. Look at the sofa in Kailahun right now. The other one in Mana, 1 plus is almost done left panel. Then they push them in Kailahun. Where they go to this house and drive them. Where then, something like that. Then they rangush in Kailahun. Remember, somebody build house, then go burn. In your village, you say you don't implantation, everything a day burn, a day pay local tax, everything a day is a big Pasikana market on Kailahun. That woman then a fishy be the sell. Today na beg the big for let eat. Now beg the big some tell them this na to me they come call na my mama in sick. If they come to me na me some if I get something I pull and get if my wife get here. Now plus I see the good plant for make you get something for eat. All of these things.
Chief.
How can this we're waiting at the democracy now fed for?
Thank you. Chief, you know a lot about the history of the Rebel War. And like how you talk, that particular side where you open up, so where you tell me, as you begin to talk, where you say the democracy, why didn't go fight for democracy? Ali Kabar and go to Bush, go to Libya, go tell the rebel, come fight because they want for now get democracy, especially people go for practice, them freedoms. But look what's happening now in the country, Chief. When APC kind of power just now, me no say turn and give for camp because them boy they wouldn't go born their own thing, so they don't get for left arm. Talk to me.
Ibrahim, when you listen that audio which Chief sent to me, when that guy is threatening Chief, the guy tell Chief he say tell Chief say na in government. If you want to about SLPP, like go na APC, like go na Makini. Imagine people let me see this thing when talk so man say na political talk. Chief na in your function right for practice politics, who say one politics, who say one practice. Na in your hometown, na they born. In as much as this government have win, na the first government is with Ibrahim, the day they win the next day, all the regional chief because one put when they go to the bad. Now they tell Chief want to about APC, let it go, let go na Makini. Imagine. But they tell people, they say, for free, say, this thing that happened in the north or in the northwest. It happened in the north. Now, Chief, not on you life no more, we talk about now, Ibrahim. Chief, in family, life the artistic. Because in ref and picking the Kailahun, so let me tell you something, let's say they life with the artist. Exactly. Change the bar, they not get picking the second the artist. Then, see, I not to make up stories. I think Sierra Leoneans, it's high time, Lord will take them here to high constitution. Now, so then kill Uma and picking a Kailahun, but now by election, just because they go independent. You know, SLP not election, you know, but not for go against in the southeast. You know, to be specific, Kailahun, to be specific, enough for go against them. Now, Chief is suffer persecution, not to know that a family will suffer the same thing, then they feel free, just because it's in the APC. And the thing very clear, myself, Sabi Kailahun, this is small. From Tulula Junction, go to Kwendu, from Tulula Junction, go Bunubute, Bananimas, who said they were there yesterday. Let all Chief talk Ibrahim first. If they come out Kenema, for go na Kailahun, for go Sigbima first, from Kenema to Sigbima for that season, it will spend whole the season at 1 week. Because it would be worse. Today, now 2 hours, Kenema to Kailahun on direct 2 hours. So if somebody they practice politics, so they talk them to the face na phone, this is a victim, and we get a lot of children kind, na Kenema, na Kailahun, na Pujo, na Bu, we not get my talk. We encourage anybody who get your story, cannot platform because this is the time that the people talk. Not only let us say can't talk in the field because this kind of politics for endless alone. Let alone the gamble people in life. If you look like Kuti talk, tears nearly they run me eyes. We see that woman now in the big for to eat. Then the driver that owns them because they're sitting at APC, they not get time for sleep. Hey, saloon.
Chief.
Who's how they go?
You know, comrade, that's a very salient point. Chief, you know, feel say what's in the happen. So a bad past the days of Albert Magai, the SLPP Albert Magai.
No, Chief Longo, when I try for Adam back, Chief Longo.
Oh, my God.
Chief for talk. Chief Longo, look at the other back.
Well, you know, comrade and people spout Ibrahim. You know, it goes back to this whole thing about state capture of institutions. You know, like anyway, Payansane, they talk about the parliament being captured, the judiciary being captured, you know, the fourth estate being captured. You know, like every institution of that country, the police, when they see the Suvula, they dance with, like, now in the go now with Madabio, now in the go and kind of like, now in the personal bodyguard now to Madabio and in West. You know, when you look at this country, now look at Sajusu. This man is supposed to be an independent financial expert now the Ministry of Finance. If we remember Ibrahim Komelkweta and People's Power, this was the man when in the audit report, this is the reason when we see Laya Telopias was sacked. Because of this man, now in Laya Telopias clearly puts now the audit report say, this man thief the country in $10 million. Then give him money for go pay the country in debt. This man take him, he eat him. He did the audit report, Ibrahim. This was the very man we call the money. Now in the go threaten somebody that cost the person just because the person the APC. And this was the man we go on 98.11 day and tell we say he not a politician, he not a play politics, he not expert. Now in one great single man, now Kailahun, now he go cost the man. Now he go send gang them for beat them. Now he go send people for getting the man
in life. Not to cheat almost lie don't be threatening. And sometimes last year when we get a by-election at Kailahun, when Dr. Richard Conte, the good Kailahun, this says that this lie gets for threatening and Dr. Richard Conte. So like usual habit standing for 20 people and saying no to politician. He is a politician.
Yes,
we don't get Chief back.
Okay. Chief, yeah, sorry, Ibrahim, you were asked Chief a question, I think. Chief, do with me.
Hello?
Yeah, Chief. Ibrahim did ask
Yes.
A question. Ibrahim asked a question before you line bad. He asked a question, say, if you don't feel, say, when they go on right now, what's past the Charles Magai in days, or what do you think? What's in your assessment of things happening now and back in the Charles Magai days?
Albert Magai days.
Albert Magai.
Go over again.
Ibrahim did ask a question. He said, what's in on right now? If you don't feel, say, it back past Albert Magai in days.
Exactly, Chief. Thank you again for joining us, Chief.
Well, to me, about Magai in this, they not be threatening me life for kill me. But this, if somebody threaten you life for kill you, so this is bad past the other deal. Because me life they are stake now where the past. And the family.
Chief, in terms of like the hardship, the difficulty in the country, compare, like 10 years back, or like 4 years, 5 years ago, what's in your assessment of like how things are affordable, what's in how they eat, how they live in a life, the old schooling thing, the free education, whether they sell you and all that thing, what's your assessment of the things there?
When me your assessment, tintranga pa me. Me your assessment, tintranga pa me. Because honest in term, I be live fine. They make me chief, make me justice of the peace. They send me hajj, I go camp. I be live fine. But for now,
the general population, not just about you, but waiting.
Well, the general, I can hear people in the grumble. I can hear people in the grumble.
That's a very solid point.
This is my own assessment. I hear people in the grumble. People in the grumble, some man they gladdy.
Chief.
Now the same thing that the way
Chief, what thing I'm supposed to ask you? We all know when a man them in camp they say unless me first 80,000, 11,200,000. Then them in camp they say meet fuel 3,000.
Well, they be say they be say
so
yeah.
So what thing I'm supposed to ask? How you see?
They be say rest now. They be say rest now. Well, he had anyway, because that time where they say rest now be 200, where they say be the try for campaign, they say rest now 200, we not for buy rest 200 now this country, and we'll get an audio then where they talk about. But now where they don't sit down, rest don't go up to 350 and so forth with the buyer. Anyway, but me what me know, Konekweta, in their manifesto, nothing not be they absolutely for say where they can. If it be then at the manifesto for say where they can walk out with the killer Ngobeh. But this not be then at a manifesto. What will be then at a manifesto? When I say rest they go down. When they make road, when they do all thing where government, anybody with the kind of power, where they talk about when a development for the country. Now that will not be talk for. Me doubt no more who not defend me now, who not defend me, who not don't pay me for kill me. Because for kill person, it not be then at that manifesto today. So what to make a come up with this thing here? Yes. If anything happen to me now, then 3 people here. The district chairman for SLPP, the Sajusuwen and financial secretary, and the coordinator chairman. These are people who are getting money. So if anything happen to me and my family now, anything inside election now, now them people here will not go hold responsible. The APC people then that make up everybody where they are this year.
People's power to say Ibrahim Kazos which were chief of Ibrahim this district chairman for SLPP like this are one party people in the 1991 Ali Kabade. So now been the area rebel there with the states and destroy this country, kill people, rape people, burn people, houses, amputate people in the name of democracy. This that the thing they can manifest in democratic. So don't we call it the name because we know I'm very well. I know the district chairman Kailahun and it should have been one of the top worst rebel commanders where they commit a lot of atrocities. Where still Ibrahim the talk say the TRC, the special court no can target the crime committers rather than target people because of maybe without and the police for target specifically people from the north. We look like Isa, like Fully, like 55, like Bazi, we look like Augustine, but when they start the war, that's really not there. So this is so now one of the top RF commanders the way in Bush 1991, where they can cause a lot of distortion and suffering by some people in the SLPP chairman. Now they replicate so like allowed to rape of Salamin, killer and so born out them call the normal practice than this man is serial killer Ibrahim Kasbox.
Let me, comrade, we don't do about 53 minutes. Chief, what do you feel say for be the action of the next government coming into power, 2023, where governments change. What do you feel say that government for do for make sure say anything will happen, so especially in the southeast, to Sierra Leoneans them where they exercise their democratic right? Whose action the government for take against them when the next government come in power, 2023, APC, hopefully?
Well, we mean no, in a law country with it. Sierra Leone and say we colonize from Britain. You know, say British people then allow people then and allow them be left giving at this country. Even though certain people know they take the law into being, but me no say the law if for they in reinforce and completely then for reinforce the laws then we in at this country where the guide we life. So anybody we no say you don't do bad. Where government can allow them to take against her. Well, that's even the present government now where they can they say corruption. And corruption na law where the law they against corruption. Now the corruption then they fight against. So if the other government self come, likely in self therefore can fight against anything where they do when at the wrong thing. You see? So now law no more, now the law now then. Just like how then they take if the law go to and not hold you, then they left you. Where the law hold you, waiting at the consequence or the penalty, then the law put up by you. So if the other people then back come, then self the law then go take.
So, Chief, you know, this conversation, not go for done today, this is just the beginning. We'll go for it, bring you free very frequently if we can talk on these issues. But what's make I ask this particular question, also, Chief, is because I think, say, what if we begin doing on the Southeast? Give people them like come recruit a number or win number, victims them, people them we don't suffer at the hands of this SLPP since then come the power at the Southeast, where they suffer. If you help for bring a comprehensive list of those people, bring them come together, if you sabi them, identify them, you know, put the names then down low, write and down low, get the list of these people. Because once you already push for a tribunal in the next government, immediately we take over, when the next government take over power, we want to set up a public tribunal, especially within the southeastern parts of the country, for make sure say people and see the actual people that we commit them crimes there. Because we get for make sure say this will be so you know they ever be again as alone. First and last for let pussy exercising right for support a party, then go beat them, kill them, rape them. Enough for happen again in this 21st century. We live in a very civilized world. So try for put those names together. And what do you think about a public tribunal? If you see that you know for organize in the next government 2023 a public tribunal where all man they can talk them problems, where they bring the perpetrators, where they bring the victims them face to face, all man they face the people them.
Sorry, go over again. Yeah. Go over again.
Okay. What do you think about a public tribunal for bring the people and we do all them bad thing there? A tribunal. You know what they couldn't get a Rwanda after the genocide in Rwanda, they get a tribunal. Even in South Africa, they get a tribunal where then they bring the victims them and the one that commits the crime against them face to face for letting them talk about these things here and then give them in jail time. What do you think about that?
Law, this then a law, it is all over. Then in fact we will take her for being international law. We were all done at this country. Tijan Kabanoka with special court.
Thank you.
People they're not all the people there.
Thank
so
you
will do bad in a law. You see, these are the things where some people don't go on for Eric. Tijan Kaba after the war, it can with special court. Special court can then indict some people then, even now then they did. So if you you can't do anything way out of the law. Then, when any other government can, if you say for take line of action way correctly and at the law down the way they for take her, if they take her against you, whom do you blame? You blame yourself. That's why some of us will talk about politics. We not they talk about issues. We talk about politics. While we will talk about issues again, we they talk about the reality where they happen. I don't go ever go into something where I don't know. If I talk about say APC don't do where you go in this year. APC don't do this, where you go in this year. APC don't do this, where you go in this year. APC don't do this, where so you they see for say this what you talking are true. In fact, there are people who are not a politician, then are sympathizers. You see, God make Motama with cabinet. The head nine are the president, the eye nine are the CID, the Montana information minister, the heads na labor and communication, the Hana minister of works, the transport and communication are the food, the Belena are the social welfare minister. If I not be done eating that, I not go able to talk to Unamo. The Hat na the Attorney General, Minister of Justice. Pari, will you please listen?
That's a very good
hello.
question.
Would they listen you? Sorry, Pa. Sorry for that. Would they listen you? Would they listen you?
When they get you, they learn from you. Who said they learn from you? Because this is will not be no harm. Who said they learn from? Will they get you?
The Hat na the Attorney General, Minister of Justice.
Yeah.
Thank you for that analogy. That's a beautiful analogy. So
I can talk one thing you understand. So then they talk with the defense minister. Any way ammunition boku, then the local boku padlock. So now God give me the teeth, he give me the lip. So any question where the answer, they make sure say I answer. If anybody asks me, they call me any side, I go able to defend that statement where they give. Any side they can you go, I able to defend that. So this is what we are doing.
Right.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, Chief. We know say the megabytes now wahala na the country, and you can do Tintanga for you right now. It's difficult. So they left you for today, but we'll go for contact you later on. We'll talk back to you. But these are the things you do this for save the Southeasterners. You do this for save Sierra Leone as a country, because this way you can do so now for shed light on these issues, so the world will know what they happen, and then we go for come and fix them. If you get a president with sober when they listen to a message like this.
We were then at this APC, we were then at the Eastern Province, more especially at that Kailahun as it were. We write you turn for chieftains itself, you know the getter. Not the way they turn for a getter. In fact, on then they say, them if so side then they say APC, you go find a commander for go work for you. You know go get them. That's what we did. We now work front with it. To God and this, we will not get Alafia at the East partner, more especially at Kailahun. The one that always with the head, where they didn't at them village then. Alafia no do for them. You see? Then they talk so more because we know they. Tell like say a democracy not in this country. If you now want to not go talk to a person, we are next not to about 10 people we give ministerial post na Kailahun, where they not vote for her, just for letting able get some vote na Kailahun. That make in fact where APC Bokuna Kailahun now, we'll go able get 20, 10, 15, 20,000 votes na Kailahun. Because he able can encourage people for me to join her, not to for whole person by force. You see, when people that where we talk then here, so tell the day they can grab they say, we don't come up behind and they this, that, and so forth. At the bottom, there is a proverb against that. Englishman say a spark of rice that head pushing behind the head shall allow gathered at the middle of the pan. That rest where they inside plate where they eat. If you don't want to let you pushing back or let you not kind at the edge, you do just let me do the promo way they get you. But if you don't allow to talk about you, you do the correct thing.
Absolutely.
Yes, some of you know we right. Pass someone you say, if you not for kill me now, so tell you see now one cartridge no more, it don't finish passing. Because they don't want to with your right. Now they're your right some of them. But it not be so. They say the title of a Hugo to not prevent the owner from selling him. You they see that Hugo to that honor in head or that be a or that sent way the pull the tire tick they talk for that they lose at the car and go.
Right.
So me not to Hugo. Anybody will not defend in right now Hugo. Anybody will not defend in right now Hugo. Always do they do so, then they can't threaten person give you some. They say this that we go me with this bow. Now one can't take people that don't die past week. But where they kill me on the right side. But me this time me right for make I support APC.
Absolutely.
Just like how they say APC and SLPP, APC and SLPP, it just sound like your mama and your mama image.
Absolutely, Chief.
If your mama don't cook, now it take you belly. It don't take you belly. You sit down. You don't cook down. You sit down. He eat, he not agree you. Then your mama image, he cook. We're not to him born you. He cook, he give you, you eat. You don't go broke wood for her. Not bad.
You know, Chief.
You don't go plate wood for her.
Chief, I ask you this.
You don't go get water for her. Not bad.
No. Chief, I ask you this.
We just want to tell Chief C, this platform open to them. If in case any time you feel to get something for talk, we go to contact you as much as you can. You didn't at the ground, you know in Southeast. If you are Kenny man now, you get something if you want low can discuss. We already any temper, we anyhow we need to sleep. If we sleep quickly, I tell you money.
Absolutely.
Now we sleep quick. So platform open so you and any other people can talk because this is a high time for let the people their own voice, not to me.
Absolutely, that's a great point. And Chief, please, the assignments will give the work will give to the Naya. So we want that you get more people and we are victims them. We then say we hear from them. We then go talk to we go bring them come and share their story. Yeah. Now the one assignment that they give.
I go do.
But Chief, one last question where I'll get for you, Chief, because this is a long line of one left you let you go. Yeah. How all this they make you feel? Yeah. This kind of matter where you feel so like today right now. Tell me how it make you feel. How you feel? What you go do? You know what actions you feel? Say what bring the rebel watch? If not to then we then guy be going to bush for go fight. Where people they heart they warm like you had to warm so that they take advantage by you. What how you feel? Tell some people before we round up this and close the before we.
Where is he? You see from the question of my statement, I mean the starting. From the beginning of my statement, I first I talk. I say I don't know the reason why people then go to bush for fight where they say that they can't with democracy. Democracy don't care again. We are not allow for that person. It will not be say we don't under one party. We know they are not to democracy. Anything where they want to do, now they do. Now we don't come out when I don't go na bush, when I don't fight, when I don't can democracy don't care. We say person one for day, we not say enough for day. Pass we now we say we what you wanna go fight for? Now democracy that one day. No.
Thank you.
But anyway, sometime we don't know. We don't.
Thank you, Chief.
Chief, thank you very much.
Chief, you can go now. You can go. Let your credits not done. We'll go talk to you later. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Catchbox, go ahead.
No. You see, Ibrahim, this is the thing. Like now, this is not the biggest risk way Chief don't ever take. I believe say one of the biggest risk way don't ever take in life, because like right now they can begin the hunt.
Yeah,
all over the place.
No, Chief.
All over the place.
Chief, no worry. We don't cancel now. Yeah, we don't cancel this platform. So every day we make sure say we stay in touch with you. And most of the other people we get for IMAC, we make sure say we're in touch with you. Let anybody touch you again, bruh. Let anybody touch you again. Make sure say you give UF, we number them. Let UF get we number them. So anything you reach out to we. But this your own case is a case we definitely the world for know, the international community for know. We go write a letter for you. We go send to the United Nations, the American Embassy, the US, the European Union in Sierra Leone, the UK in Sierra Leone. All of these people. Your case is a case where I think say everybody for take up, every Sierra Leonean, Mr. Abu Shaw, Rashid Thomas, Mr. Kabskanu. These are the cases where I think say we for take and write a lot of editorials along the lines of this part of the democracy we're not able to enjoy inside Sierra Leone. Again, we are leading down the path.
Chief, please, can you do us a favor, Ibrahim? May Chief give it in full name, so when we write letters and stuff, so
we go do it on the background. Yes, right.
In name, and Sierra Leoneans them all over the world. Please, help us well. Write letters to different organizations. Make we try for protect these lives and protect, because if we not protect them, we could always get people that we're afraid for can't talk, for can't say the things them when they happen. So we all get the own right for make we help for protect their lives as well. So
before Chief go, let me say because myself Sabi Kalan because I started to talk something about the roads. Me know how from Tundula Junction because I think Kalan start. Te go na Kwendu. From Tundula Junction for take and go by Nganyambu and go landing Kovumati go Bunbuti go na Manoa. We know how that road is, but specifically we talk from Tundula Junction, from Kenima for Kanna, Mano Junction, Kanna, Tundula Junction, Tego na Kailahun. How they been time? Because if I'm at the first step in the season, if you left Kenima monitor, they reach the Kailahun. Then if you understand, then net. If you left na receive, they say then 2-3 days. Chief know how you have been time. Let Chief just tell me the comparative what are the benefits student get now. Who you wrote this show and yesterday before you go close up all that day.
Awesome.
Kone Kweta. I don't tell you from the beginning. I said today, they buy bread for go eat and a Kaila and a road with the eater. No, so now good road they make that one day. Now when APC can make with the buy bread, now they put Plaza Sport in a fire. You put Plaza Sport in a fire. You left Kaila, you can't get them. If you rest not the Kaila, you can't buy rest na Kaila. You go, you cook up at that plaza. You don't go meet the plazas don't settle. You go back, you go eat because of the road, a good one. So that is the answer. And APC do everything.
Thank you.
Even Luawa. All the 10 sections we will get. APC make all the feeder roads there. We be in a power.
Thank you.
So that's
Ibrahim.
Okay.
Waiting with the try for do now with country, this is something we will talk about. Watching a video of Malawi when the judiciary, they give justice, the fight against the president. They tell the president, and the president don't tell them waiting for do.
Absolutely.
Waiting with the try for do now for save we begin their life. Ibrahim, I can give you an example. You know what? I think God sent we for this moment. Ibrahim, as I talk to you right now, me picking them out. Get ready, watch them for Kate and go to school. Guess what? I got to the school, they sent me email, did not check the email, so got to the school, but who other parents, and because they only sent them this morning, waiting happen, they tell we say the beginning for come back na house. You know why? Because they get power cut and the toilet no they work. They say they for come back na house. Right now they do homeschooling na the internet. Ibrahim, the reason why I say this, I was driving back home. And then I think about them picking them will be the rights na grow. Them picking them will not get toilets na the school. Right. And this thing that will happen to Chief Ngobeh, they're responsible for for all them things they are where they happen. So we picking their lives same. Now that's country the Ibrahim.
Right. And
waiting we picking and they enjoy. We want to make sure say because we're not selfish. Them picking in a salon, they self deserve such life or even more than waiting we begin and they enjoy now because we get all waiting it take for make them picking and they enjoy waiting them picking they enjoy or waiting people therefore enjoy past waiting the wire they enjoy because on waiting the wire they enjoy now Africa they go pull up for make them make their opportunities they have for them. Over to you, Ibrahim.
Thank you. You know, guys, okay, we're 1 hour 9 minutes now. Chief Ngobeh, thank you so much. But I promise you one thing. One thing is one thing where I guarantee every Sierra Leonean listen to this message. We get justice for every citizen. We don't ambog na the southeastern part of Sierra Leone. Kailahun, Kenema. Waiting get for happen, but people get for pay for the crimes that they've committed. We get for teach them within that democracy and civic responsibilities. Everybody forget right for belong to the political party as long as they're a human being. They forget the choice for pick the party they want pick, regardless of the tribe. We know they live in a country with a tribalism. When I see what happen in Rwanda, we not go make it happen in Salon. This level of tribalism when they make sure that we country for bring genocide in that country. They people in the southeast, Mendeu, whatever the tribe is, therefore able to enjoy the fruits of democracy because we already get a rebel war. We bring, death upon our people. What to do because of the same things them, even worse. What to do people like Chief Ngobeh and so right now for go against the democratic rights. Now, team that this way can make people and take up arms against the state, and this is justified for them to take up arms against the state for protect themselves because of these kinds of ostracization. People and they move host to host, and they drive them where and they drive them able in a country when they young country of birth because then choose for support a political party. When I say no, when I for go against them, violate them basic human rights, but when they pay for them crime they are. Everybody at the southeast, when I listen to this message, you guys would pay for these crimes. When they pay for them, nobody they go free for which when I do so to the people there. They are Sierra Leoneans and they deserve justice. So the next government in waiting, these are the things where the members of parliament now for they put a tribunal together, put a commission together for set them up and ready, especially within the APC for standby. Because if then guys feel say election they come, everybody celebrate, we move back on. Life is no. Election is not celebration. It's about getting back to work and making sure say people get justice for the crimes that have been committed against them. Now that country, they Salon people and deserve better. Pass what deserve when they get so. But the country they like it's kind of difficult. So when they go suppress them back, not for exercise their rights to free speech, their rights to protest, their right to support a political party, you go hinder them progress. But matter be listen all in there, you know about these things. When they begin from the top to the bottom, to the last mortal man, we go against people and rights them. When I continue with the mark, with the watch, you guys will pay for it. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye.